Morning all, hope you are well this morning. The weather is painting the most perfect of canvases this morning, telling us what's about to happen in the days ahead. So the cloud that we're looking at here is altocumulus cloud, and what altocumulus cloud does is it signifies that the atmosphere is getting into a more unstable state. So where is it? There it is. That's the altocumulus cloud. So you're joining me here in South Staffordshire. I'm about 3 miles to the southeast of Halfpenny Green Airport, Wolverhampton Halfpenny Green Airport. So just to give you an idea of the location as to where I am this morning. Sun is shining. It certainly feels a lot warmer, and temperatures are going to be up again today across many parts of England and Wales. But this stuff really belies what's about to happen with the weather, which is that it's going to be turning more unsettled, more thundery as we go through the next few days. And you can actually feel it. Those of you who've been to weather school will know that I sort of say all the time that the best weather instrumentation that we've got is actually the human body and the human eye. And you can feel this morning how much more humidity is in the air. Reason for that is that we've got air that's coming up now from the continent, and we've got a classic confluence of cold Atlantic air getting in across Western Ireland and Western Scotland, meeting up with some very warm air coming off the continent during the next few days. And it's that's going to be generating the thunderstorms and thundery rain. Now, we often say, don't we, that a British summer is 3 fine days and a thunderstorm. And it's almost going to be playing that out perfectly as we go through today and headed into the weekend. I'm pleased to see that my friend Peter managed to get his hay in yesterday. It's been cut for a few days. The smell here was amazing over the last couple of days with that hay cooking in the sunshine, but looks like he's got most of that up now, thank goodness. So actually the chart shows you really well what's about to happen with the weather over the next couple of days. What I'm going to do is show you the forecast chart for midnight tonight. So there it is. And what this is showing us is the cold front. That's the line with the triangles on across northern England through parts of eastern Wales down into southwest England at midnight tonight. Remember, this is a forecast, but I think this is pretty well spot on. And notice that black line across southeast England. That's a trough that's feeding its way northwards out of France. Now, troughs are basically areas of concentrated instability, so concentrated showers and therefore concentrated cumulonimbus and cumulus clouds. And you see that getting into southeast England at midnight tonight. So that's warm air that's coming up from the continent meeting cold air coming in from the Atlantic, and where the two meet is where, of course, we get heavy showers and thunderstorms and a lot of destabilisation. And I think what we're going to be finding across many parts of England and Wales this afternoon is that there will be quite a lot of turbulence up there during the course of this afternoon because of the thermals and because of this instability that's going to be getting going. Across Scotland and Ireland and to the west of that cold front, much fresher conditions, much more pleasant conditions, temperatures falling away, maybe a couple of showers behind, but notice the little N shape in the isobars to the west of that cold front. That's a ridge, so a ridge of high pressure building in behind the cold front, showing improved conditions there. And again, behind cold fronts is often a good place actually to fly or to sail or to get some decent weather conditions just for a few hours behind that cold front. It's always a good place to be. By the way, if anybody's got any questions, feel free, just ask a question, put it in the comment box. I'll try my best to answer. I won't be here for too long, so if you've got a question about it, then just feel free to ask. So yeah, we're going to be seeing this battle actually taking place over the next couple of days. And if you look at the charts for the next few days, these charts are free, by the way. If you go to weatherweb.net, then click on models and charts, you'll see it says Met Office fronts. Click on there, and these charts are constantly being updated, so you can actually see the progression of these fronts. So yeah, we're going to be seeing something similar over the next few days. The weather now is into a bit of a changeable state going through the weekend, and it really is causing some problems with the models as to how things develop over the next few days headed into next week. A bit of a question mark over what happens to that area of low pressure across northern France. Does it come over the UK or go to the east of the UK? I've just been looking at the charts before I came out on my little weather walk this morning, and the ECMWF model suggesting that area of low pressure is more dominant across the UK next week. So I'm afraid that would mean more mixed conditions. Although at times, you know, when you're forecasting, and I had this yesterday particularly, and I think this is sort of a good lesson for everybody to learn, is there are times when the weather is unpredictable, and you have to sit back and kind of let the weather machine pan out and do what it's going to do, because the atmosphere, although it's chaotic most of the time, we can predict it, but there are times when it just goes into sort of a super chaotic state, uber chaotic if you want to put it that way, and it means that you just can't pin down exactly what's going to happen. And that was where we were yesterday, but today things have started to show relatively good guidance from the models. So keep your eye on these charts over the next few days. Watch that cold front stuck out towards the west. That is the key. That's the driver towards what's going on now over the coming hours and days. And this chart will next be updated, by the way, at 11:30 this morning, and it'll then be the forecast chart for 6 o'clock in the morning. So save this one to your computer, then look at the charts for the forecast chart for 6 o'clock in the morning, which, as I say, will be available at about 11:30 today, and compare. Just see what's happened to that cold front. I bet what happens is it moves a little bit further east into central areas. We'll still have the trough across the east, but watch that area of low pressure that's over the far northeast of France on this chart. See where that goes. I think that's going to go into East Anglia, and it's going to be that then that generates the thundery rain that we're going to be seeing tomorrow across eastern parts of England. Fascinating to watch. Not great for flying, but fascinating to watch how this weather situation pans out. And actually, by looking at these charts and then looking out the window and comparing what you're seeing outside, really goes a long way to teaching about how the weather works and improving your forecasting. So I'll leave you with that. Have a fantastic day, won't you? Let me just leave you with these altocumulus clouds again. Let me just show you those. So there they are. It's those bobbly clouds. It's these, if I can get my finger in the right place, it's these clouds here that we're looking at. We've got a patch here as well. Those are altocumulus, so they're probably up at about 16,000 feet, indicating instability in those middle layers of the atmosphere. And you can see that we've got a few of them around here at the moment, and in fact we've got a beautiful patch of them just about there. Hopefully you can see some detail in these clouds just about there. Let me get rid of the chart and let's just see. Let's have a look. Let's get rid of that. Click on that. There we go. So it's these here. Look, can you see the detail in those altocumulus clouds just in there? So this is the instability at first getting into that middle layer of the atmosphere, and it's that instability which will be coming down to lower levels during the course of today. So something fascinating to watch. See what clouds you've got outside at the moment. I'm guessing if you're in Western Scotland and Western Ireland, you'll be seeing some cumulus clouds there. If you're across Northern England, perhaps Eastern Ireland, southwest Scotland, western parts of Wales this morning, you'll have flatter frontal cloud there. But here across the rest of England and Wales, we're going to be seeing this altocumulus cloud increasing through the day. Across the south coast, watch for this altocumulus cloud actually starting to see some turrets, so starting to grow. That's the thundery rain that's getting into southern England during the course of this afternoon. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Hopefully that was of interest for you, and it shows you what we're looking at today. As always, any questions, please do feel free to ask. Don't forget to comment as well, and yeah, have a fantastic day. Great to see you, and I'll see you very soon. Have a fantastic day. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.